2016, Scotland voted overwhelmingly to remain in the European Union, and reports since then have suggested that Aberdeen will be the worst hit by Brexit. So the appetite in Aberdeen was certainly that they want to remain part of Europe, and that showed last week in the elections when the SNP won Aberdeen. And that's a reverse from the general election where the Tories did quite well in Aberdeen. And you can see now with the Conservative Party getting 11% of the vote on a sort of argument that a vote for them is a vote against an independence referendum, it's backfired on them. And the appetite in Aberdeen certainly is that they want to be part of Europe and in the European family of nations. When it comes to Scotland, they've treated Scotland with contempt throughout the whole Brexit process without our voices being heard. And I think the people of Scotland last Thursday, when they voted in the European elections, made it very clear, a very strong message that they are not wanting a Conservative Party controlling what happens and how Brexit is dealt with. I think last Thursday it was a very good showing that Scotland wants to be part of Europe and Scotland feels part of Europe. When you look at the locality of Aberdeen, Aberdeen is meant to be the worst hit by Brexit. Reports are showing that is the case, and I think Aberdeen in 2014 was a no city. But now the debate has totally changed, especially for people in Aberdeen. And in the Aberdeen independence movement, we are seeing people coming along to our meetings, especially EU citizens, feeling utterly destroyed by the Westminster government and the atrocious treatment that they have done to EU citizens. They've treated EU citizens as third-class citizens. And I think in Aberdeen we've got lots of communities with European citizens, and we can see that Aberdeen independence movement, that has the question of independence has really changed, treating EU citizens as third-class citizens throughout the entire process of Brexit. I think that will be such a negative impact on Aberdeen economically, but also culturally. If people cannot feel at home in Aberdeen because of Brexit, then we can't prosper as a city, as a country, as Scotland as well. We're not saying Scotland needs to be an independent country. We're saying Scotland should be an independent country, and we will articulate that view when there is a referendum. We're not saying that it's going to be one side, that you have to vote for independence. There will be an opportunity to vote against independence, but we are willing to make that argument, to make the case for independence, and have an opposition who, if they believe that the UK is the strongest way to go forward, then they can articulate that as well.